Hello everyone, today I bring you beginner's guide to Titanfall. Titanfall is a first-person shooter with parkour and titans. It is a very fast-paced game. If you are familiar with Call of Duty, you will have no problem getting kills, as the gunfight mechanism is quite similar. I have been playing this game for about 100 hours and about 500 matches, and I wanted to congratulate those who bought the game, as you will have a fantastic and a very enjoyable ride ahead of you. As a pilot, your most powerful and dangerous weapon is your mobility. If you can train yourself to shoot while wall running or airborne, you can easily dodge your enemy's line of fire while returning fire. Parkour allows you to access any part of the map. With enough practice and good knowledge of the map, you will have the ability to flank enemy players very easily. It can also be used to turn around a losing gunfight. I will explain some more further in the guide. Titans are basically mechs. They are giant robots equipped with a primary weapon, a rocket, a defense mechanism, and a core ability. When in a Titan, teamwork is crucial. There are 3 types of Titan in total: the Augur, the Atlas, and the Strider. Augurs are slow Titans with tons of health and 1 dash bar. They shine when fighting in the front line head-on. Its core ability is the Shield Core. Augurs can instantly replenish their armor when the Shield Core is activated, allowing you to withstand more damage while returning fire.
Critical damage. Take evasive action.
You're on top. We're barely ahead of the IMC. Battle projections say it's gonna be real close. You're on top.
The Strider is my favorite chassis. While they are extremely agile, they are also extremely fragile. They have 3 dash bars and work best when used to flank and hit from an unexpected area. Its core ability is the Dash Core. Striders will have unlimited dash, unlimited dash, unlimited dash, unlimited dash.
You can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this. My music hits so hard.
For a short duration when the Dash Core is activated, allowing you to travel across the map very easily and also allowing you to flank the enemies. And last but not least, the Atlas. The Atlas is a well-rounded Titan with average health and speed. They have 2 dash bars and they are very versatile. It can be used in any map and any situation. For those who can't decide between speed or health, this is the chassis for you. Its core ability is the Damage Core. When activated, you will have a damage boost for a short period of time. Here's a table of content. I hope it will help you move around the guide quickly and easily. Burn cards are an upgrade that lasts only 1 pilot lifetime. If you die when a card is activated, you lose it. But don't worry, don't save up and collect the cards. Use them as much as possible, as you can hold a limited number of only 26 cards. And you earn them faster than you get to use them. The white tag on the top left corner of the cards indicates that they are rare cards. No white tags means that it is not rare. Remember to manage your cards after each match. Discard those that you dislike and equip those that you wanted to use next. Save up the Titan cards for Capture the Flag, as they are of no use in other modes. Each player has their own style and preference, but I am here to present to you my setup, which is very beginner friendly and versatile. You may stick to what you like and to what you are comfortable with. For beginners, I do not recommend anything below the Smart Pistol. I will make 2 class setups for you, one for killing pilots and the other for grinding bots. For your first loadout setup, it will be primarily for killing pilots, so your primary weapon would be the R101C. It is the most versatile weapon in the game. With almost no recoil, you can use this weapon at any range with minimal damage penalty. The attachment I recommend would be the H-Corp or the hollow sight. Pick whichever you feel comfortable with. For the weapons mod, most people will choose the silencer as it keeps you off the radar, but I prefer the extended mag. The damage is severely reduced in the silencer, and the extended mag will give you the confidence of spraying without having to worry to reload. During a gunfight, most people will panic and it will be difficult to use a semi-automatic weapon. Therefore, the auto pistol is the most reliable sidearm. The only time when you will use a sidearm is when you run out of ammo in the primary weapon. For the technical ability, I recommend the stim. Unlike the cloak where it only has one benefit, the stim has two. Stim makes you move faster and heals you up at the same time, allowing you to get from point A to point B faster, allowing you to dodge bullets and also allowing you to last longer during gunfight. The active radar pulse just makes me dizzy, so no thanks to that. For the ordnance, I recommend either the arc grenade or the satchel charge. Arc grenade helps to reveal cloak pilots and helps to burn down Titan's armor. Satchel charge on the other hand helps to clear a room very easily and it does not alert the enemy of its location, being extremely useful in hardpoint domination. For the tier 1 kit, use the power cell until you unlock the quick reload kit. The power cell quickly cools down your stim, allowing you to use it more often. The quick reload kit just makes you an absolute beast during combat. I don't really throw a lot of grenades, so I dislike the explosive pack. Run and gun kit is not compatible with the R101, so no thanks. And the stealth kit is not good enough to be substituted with the reload kit. For the tier 2 kit, use the minion detector. I use it on every class. It is the most useful one of them all. The dome shield battery is not that useful. It just extends the duration of the dome, which most players will avoid. The warp 4 transmitter just makes your Titanfall 2 seconds faster. Not really that useful. I personally do not like taking chances and I recommend you not to. So Dead Man Trigger is a no for me. I don't bother hacking turrets or the specters as they are so easily destroyed and are completely useless. So no to the ice pick. Guardian ship sounds good at first. It improves your Titan AI, but the bad thing is that it will automatically switch into follow mode when it is deployed, shutting off the dome immediately and not giving you the time to get into the Titan. For the next class setup, it will be primarily for grinding bots, so your primary weapon will be the smart pistol. If you use the smart pistol to engage pilots, you will die most of the time. When using this class, I want you to avoid enemy pilots as much as possible and focus on the bots. The mod I recommend is the silencer. It allows you to grind bots with minimal enemy interference. I have explained any Titan and the sidearm earlier, I'm gonna skip this. For the tactical ability, I recommend a cloak. In case you ran into an enemy pilot, cloaking gives you the chance to slip by or backstab them. I explained the ordnance earlier, I'm gonna skip this too. Okay, for the tier 1 kit, I recommend the run and gun kit, as you can kill AI bots while wall running. And for the tier 2 kit, it would obviously be the minion detector as its sole purpose is to kill minions. Each player has their own style and preference, but I am here to present to you my setup, which is very beginner friendly and versatile. You may stick to what you like and to what you are comfortable with. I am going to present just one Titan loadout setup. It is my all-time favorite and it can be used in any situation and in any map. Your chassis will be the Strider. It is my personal favorite and I think it is the best chassis. Your primary weapon will be the 40mm cannon. The 40mm cannon, in my opinion, is the most powerful primary weapon. It is powerful in any range and its explosive ability allows you to clear groups of grunts. The mod for the 40mm will be the extended mag. Most people will use the burst fire, but I tried it and it's pretty bad. Do not trust the damage bar. The damage is severely reduced and you will have to reload very often. For your tactical ability, go with Vortex Shield. It is the most useful ability for Striders. I find the electric smoke utterly useless. If a pilot jumps on my back, I can just simply disembark and shoot them off. With the Vortex Shield, you will win most of the Titan gunfights. Particle Wall only works if you plant a standstill on fire, which is not meant for Striders. Your Titan Ordnance will be the Cluster Missile. Like I said earlier, I dislike anything that alert the enemy of my position, so I won't use the Slave Warhead or the multi-target missile system. Furthermore, Cluster Missile dishes a lot of damage if the enemies aren't aware that they are standing in an explosion, and it can also be used to kill pilots on your back. Your Tier 1 kit will be the Regen Booster. I will explain some more further in the guide. Your Tier 2 kit will be the Core Extender. It gives you the ability to dash infinitely for a longer period of time. I dislike the auto eject because it disables me from fighting some more when I'm in my doom state. If I feel like I'm being surrounded, I can just manually eject. The Survivor kit is okay, but the Core Extender is still more useful. Big Punch only works on Augurs, so no thanks. Core Accelerator is not good enough to be substituted with a Core Extender. Moving on to the pilot playstyle. I will focus on playstyle in a Christian mode as it is the place where most people cram in. There are two approaches in a Christian match: killing pilots or grinding bots. Let's talk about killing pilots first. When the match begins, select the R101 loadout I recommended. Hit the stim and parkour your way to a good vantage point. Remember to use parkour as much as you can. Not only that it will get you to your destination faster, it also makes you hard to get hit. Once you reach a good vantage point, resist your temptation to kill any bots and look for pilots, and shooting will give away your position.
Pilot, your Titan will be ready in 2 minutes.
Playing a first-person shooter is like driving a car. Occasionally look at your minimap to locate your enemy and look back at your screen. Enemy pilots will appear as big red dots, while enemy bots will appear in small red dots. Big red arrows are enemy titans. Once you see a big red dot, hunt them down immediately. Avoid using melee, especially on bots. Use melee only when you got nothing left. If you have a gun with full magazine, just spray the enemy. Melee or execution will make you vulnerable for a few seconds and increase the risk of dying. Halfway through the match, once you get your first Titan, that is the moment when you turn to the bots. Grind as many bots as you can while your Titan is up and running.
That's a double kill. Dominating.
When you encounter enemy pilots, activate your stim if it's available, as it can heal you up during the gunfight, and it also makes you hard to hit as you move faster. Jump around and parkour as much as you can to make yourself hard to get hit, and never stand still and fire. Never crouch down and fire. Your mobility is the most dangerous weapon. When you encounter enemy titans as a pilot, get to high ground. Activate your stim and parkour up to a high ground. Roofs are the best option. Once you are on the roof, rain down bullets upon the enemy titan. But once they turn their attention to you, move on to another roof. Don't be one of those idiots who stand on ground floor and shoot at titans. Resist your temptation to rodeo. I really hate rodeos. It makes you an easy target as you are stuck in a stationary position. The only time you rodeo is either when you are doing a challenge or when you are out of options to escape. If you are rodeoing someone and they deploy the electric smoke, please don't be stubborn. Just jump off their back. I can't imagine how someone could die from electric smokes. It's pathetic to die from something that can be escaped from so easily. And here's a quick tip. If you are rodeoing someone and they disembark, just jump off the Titan, throw down your satchel charge, and pull the trigger. Easy kills for you. For the grinding boss approach, it is simple. Avoid pilots and grind them bots. Use the smart pistol loadout I recommended and eliminate all those tiny red dots in the minimap. This setup is purely for grinding bots. You will die when fighting a pilot. You will also die when you fight other pilots with smart pistol. 90% of smart pistol users mod their gun with enhanced targeting, which allows them to target you faster. You are the other 10% that grind bots with a silencer in peace and isolation. Moving on to the Titan playstyle. Here's your priority to kill list. If you find a chance to grab easy pilot kills, nail them down. If you see a Titan, kill them. Grinding boss comes in last when you are engaging no one. When you encounter enemy Titans, here's what you do. No matter how much health you have, back off and shoot at them at the same time. Even if you are winning the fight, you back off. When people see the Strider, they will have this mindset that they can grab easy kills and they will charge at you. When you feel that you're taking too much damage, try dashing left to right. If they fire rockets at you, you catch them with your Vortex Shield and throw it back at the feet. When you are reloading, don't bring up your Vortex Shield. You simply have to dash away to the nearest corner or to the nearest cover. If you decide to bring up your Vortex Shield, do not spend the entire duration, in case the enemy decided to play hot potato. Catch the projectiles for a few seconds, then throw them back. Vortex Shield could also be used to catch projectiles from the Archer rocket. During a Titan gunfight, always keep your eye on the body shield bar. It is the thing that keeps you alive. A Titan with full health and no body shield can easily lose to a Titan with 1 health bar and full body shield. Always look at your body shield bar. And this brings us to the Titan Tier 1 kit. The best kit, in my opinion, is the regen booster. Like I said earlier, I don't like taking chances, so no to the nuclear ejection. Striders do not need the dash charger because they have the dash core. Fast autoloader and tactical reactor is not good enough to be substituted with the regen booster. As a Titan, always remember to stick to a teammate's Titan and go as a team. If you see an opportunity to flank, do it. Striders are meant to flank. Similar to the pilot, do not use melee as a Titan unless it is a termination kill. Meleeing makes you vulnerable and disable you from shooting. Don't melee even if you're out of ammo. At the end of every match, the dropship will come to pick up the losing team. Be aware that you can't respawn after dying at the end of the match. As a winning team, you can decide whether to hunt down pilots or destroy the dropship. If you have a Titan, stay in the Titan. It keeps you safe. If you wanted to take down the dropship, remember to use your rocket and any Titan. If you wanted to hunt down pilots, don't be one of those idiots who camp on the evac zone. Stand on a building nearby with minimal risk of getting backstabbed, and wait for the pilots to come to the evac zone. Plant some satchel charge on the floor nearby to get easy kills. As a losing team, look at the Titan counter. If there are 4 or more enemy Titan, the dropship will definitely get destroyed. Take the time to hide. If you are in a Titan, wait for the dropship to arrive. Manually eject yourself into the dropship and pray that no one is doing the booster challenge. Alright, that's probably all that I can teach. I hope this guide is useful and helpful for beginners. Good luck and have fun playing. Stand by for Titanfall.